Hey residents, this is the lecture I was supposed to give that one day with Dr. Looper, but wasn't able to because we didn't have a projector. So I'm just going to go over the podiatry residency resource logging and how to log. I'm also going to send this PowerPoint to you guys. I gave it to you guys in the group chat, but I'll send it in an email so you guys can pin it and always refer back to it. So these are the two main websites that we use to help us with logging cases. This is the website where you do the actual logging, and going back to the PowerPoint, and then this is the CPME website that has all the guidelines on how to log and stuff. Wound care is one of the new logging things that they started, me, Assad, and Shansir. So it just tells you that how to log any debridement that we do. We debride a lot in clinic and also on our inpatients, so that'll give us a lot of numbers. Back to the logging thing. This is a nice little handout. It gives you some more details on how to log other stuffs like debridements and all the surgeries that we work up. I just recommend you going through this just to get situated with everything, get used to everything from phalanx osteotomies, first ray surgeries. You won't see much first years like the elective ones, probably mostly dirty cases, but you'll definitely see more of the elective stuff second year. But this handout will definitely help you and guide you on how to log stuff in the PRR website. And this thing is just a slide PowerPoint form of that PDF. Good explanation. I read through this stuff. It helped me a lot first year. Once you get used to it, sometimes you don't need to go back to these stuff, but it's always handy to have on standby if you need it. Back to our PowerPoint. So I have this screenshot of a fake patient. When I do a procedure or a consult note, and just to keep track of the patients that I see so I don't lose track of logging, I usually start at the home page of the patient. The most important thing is this thing right here where the cursor is circling around. Main important thing is the age of the patient, the gender, and their MRN number. Yeah, this is just a close-up of this important area, in my opinion. To keep track of it, sometimes I take a picture of it on my phone, like this, getting the patient's MRN number, gender, and age. I usually use the Snapchat app and I write like a little note on what I did. So I put left foot wound H&P, so that'll tell me that I did a H&P on this patient. That'll give me a H&P problem-based logging number. I also did a debridement on this patient, so I also put debridement, telling me and reminding me that I did a debridement. And I also put Dr. Bolton, just to remind me that's the attending that watched me do this debridement. And all three of these things are very important when we go to log. And like over time, you'll lose track of it, of patients and stuff. So like this is how my photo gallery on my phone looks like after a certain time, after collecting all these patients that I've seen, inpatients and all the procedures. So just going back through my photo gallery, it just reminds me that I need a log. And every time I log the patients, I go ahead and delete it from my photo gallery. That's like one of the best way I keep track of logging patients. And so yeah, I'll show you how to do it on the PRR website. So this is the PRR website. Log in. these are how my numbers look like beginning third year. It's a log a patient's number or log a case. Go to case search, add case. You'll put in the patient's MR number, and you get that from Epic. Age, 22 years old, gender, and the attending, Bolton, and put the location where you did this consult note or procedure at. So I did at main campus, and the date, I did it today. The patient was admitted to the hospital. It wasn't a trauma number. So if I'm logging in consult H&P, it'd be history and physical, problem focused. I was the first row, and we debrided the left foot. And I usually put a note saying left foot consult H&P. And then add procedure, and that automatically puts it right here, and then press submit. And that logs that number, and then it'll be sent to Dr. Looper to verify. Another common mistake residents do is when they do that, when they log consult H&Ps, sometimes they click on comprehensive. I was told by Dr. Looper that comprehensive history and physical exams can only be done by MD doctors. So if you're ever working with a podiatrist, we are only problem-focused history and physical exams. On your off-service rotations, when we do a lot of clinic or see consults, then that's when it's appropriate to choose this one. And that's just a small example on how to log.